I'm already excited, and we're going to jump into this pistol round here. DE Nuke, the map pick of Virtus Pro. NAVI have picked Train as a secondary, and the third will be Mirage. An interesting map pool for this series, and it gives a bit of favour to VP, if anything, to actually try and take this one away. But it's Guardian to make the first damage done as he peeks in through Hut and removes the head of Neo. Counter aggression from Pasha on ramp, but he is only going to get one for his troubles before falling to the ground. It's simple. Sorry, not simple. Flamey actually forced back down to 11 HP. So shots rally away from Taz over from ramp, keeping him at bay, but seized instead, regaining that position while Simple splits down towards B. It's going to be this late round B take, I can assume, but Taz, he's opened that door to fake things out, try and force some players down here. Instead, Navi actually focused towards Heaven. And VP, they pre-rotated down towards B, so this is a really good call for Navi to make. They've actually completely outgamed the gamers. As Navi looking poised to attack this A site, only Bialy in the wings. We've got a player in vents as well who will be quick on the rotation. That Snack's actually dropped out of vents, re-smoking off main, but it's not going to be too much of a worry. There's only one player coming from there. That'll be Simple with that Deagle, the rest of them climbing in through Heaven, and they've got control as well. This is important. Waiting for the time to strike, 30 seconds left. And VP over Face here, that could be where it all falls down, but surely they've got to know it's A by now. They will. Face comes out from Heaven, the spot, all the information gained, and Bialy will deny the first, but the Molotov forces Snacks out of the hut there. He has to move. Bialy taps for a second and drops Flamey, but the bomb is going down and Snacks is still low. Guardian holds close, holds tight, waiting for an opportunity to strike as Taz makes his way back in through main, taking the long route. Down from that rotation off B. Guardian flicks back round in time as well. Spots him. Damage is going to be done. He converts it into a kill. Seized as well. Will fall down. It's Guardian to try and clutch things out, but he only gets damage. Snacks and Bialy both make it alive with 12 and 14 HP respectively. And it will be the round going to Virtus Pro. Either way, second round. Navi bomb down, so pistols will be coming through. They've got the buy next round, so no reason to invest early. This is the first pistol round out of every pistol round we've had today that hasn't been delayed. Actually, I think, no, I lied. The last map was okay. But every other pistol round we've had a delay post-round. So this is nice to see a smooth awakening. Taz, a very smooth 2K from him. Make it 3, trying to rack up Muddy. Switches to the USP, but he goes down to Simple. Only 8 points of health remaining on the young player. As him and Flamey are the last two standing, the, I guess, kids of the team, I guess you could say, for Navi. But it's an undoable round. It's damage. That's all they're looking for right now. As Flamey wraps back round through lower, Neo is going to be down there with a weapon of his own, MP9. One bullet is all it needs, and it will be a headshot. He grabs it. Now Navi starting to make waves in this round. Bialy's still up in vents. He's going to move his way up towards A just to stop any potential of him getting caught out. And in fact, he catches out Simple, trying to make his way through rafters, leaving just Flamey. Now this round looking almost done here. The rotation will come back in through vent, and Flamey's going to be caught between two. Snacks will take him. VP 2 rounds 0. Now the buy comes through. Guardian, no armor on that AWP, but he's got one. And that's what's most important here. We don't have a counter up on the side of VP. Pasha's got himself a scout there. He's going to be it. The rest of them on the rifles. This is the map of all maps that we're expecting VP to pick up. If they do, could be a great chance for them to get quickly into this matchup before Navi have anything to say about it. So looking to pick up that first buy round is a must here for this terrorist side. Sorry, for this counter-terrorist side. But control outside from Navi. They start to push on through. The smoke is down in main, but they don't have a wall. This makes it difficult to cross, but it's going to be Taz on ramp to actually deny Simple's entry. Simple, who was popping heads earlier up against Flipside, is going to fall at the first hurdle. And VP already sitting pretty in this round. It's going to be Snacks to drop Guardian. 5-on-3 in play here in favour of Virtus Pro. Navi, they are stuck, really stuck. Bialy going to come in from lower, spots out Flamey and sees, takes both their kills, and now Edward trades only one as Pasha takes him down. A 3-0 for VP. Good control from Bialy to come in through that flank to catch him off guard. And clean stuff so far for the CT side. Got to take into account as well, VP are going to be significantly more warmed up. They've had 3 maps just been played, whereas Navi haven't played since this morning. So maybe, well, I'm sure these guys have a practice room, maybe they're not as warmed up as the opposing team. Could be a bit of a difficulty coming into this matchup, but I'm sure it will fix out and stable by the second map. Navi though, again just pistols. Can't expect too much from them. They did a bit of damage last time, but nothing significant. As Edward focuses towards outside. It's Pasha with the AWP. Picked up off the body of Guardian, scoping, trying to find himself a spot. VP just holding back. No one's fallen down. No one's even received a point of damage on either team. We're a minute into the round. Edward down to 98. That is it. Everyone is fully. And finally, we're going to see Navi start to make their assertment on ramp. It's just going to be Taz trying to hold this off alone. He's got a rotation come in. Pasha will be moving in with the AWP as you typically do. It's switching from the outside position just to hell. But Navi don't commit. And I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. If they're taking this time for maybe more of a tactical pause kind of style, get some time to work out what they want to do with it with the next round. Maybe that's what they're doing, but they're really just taking their time. Finally, they'll split into A with absolutely no, movement forcing them to do so. They just make it out of their own accord. No information they played off, nothing there. So I don't know. I get what they're trying to do. This in the vent, the bomb down vent. They split everyone else out on A. They lose a player outside. Like, I get it, but it seemed like they were just using the minute that they spent on the clock just to have a little chit-chat, work out what they want to do coming into this buy without wasting one of their couple of tactical pauses. So, taking some time to work out. Now they go for their buy. Guardian not on the AWP this time though. And he could have afforded it without utility or armor. He's going to stick with the rifle instead. He's up against Pasha though. Got to be a bit worried, but Simple. He's back on the aim game. He's taking down Taz already over on ramp, and that's a good way to start things off. We have a bit of aggression from Pasha Biceps on the other side of the smoke. Got himself a pistol there. But he won't be able to refrag. Allows Simple to walk on away with that first kill. And the rest of Navi focusing down towards Secret to try and split into B. If they use Simple over on ramp after he's already found that pick, this could be great, but the issue is they've still got plenty of hurdles to go through. Pasha being one, Neo being the other. Defending down ramp and B. And this push will start to come through for Navi. They should not go out of this without getting the trade. Even if they don't get the first kill, there should be a trade straight over from Flamey. Because Neo is just waiting, biding his time, allowing these guys to take a bit of map control. Mollies and smokes and flashes, they're all going to rain in, but nothing will be found as Edward blinds out Neo. They don't push down that alleyway. Instead, they wrap round, and Flamey jumps. He doesn't even spot him. It's too late. Guardian caught out. You can barely blame him, and there's no trade because Guardian was too late with the push. Simple catches out Snacks in the meantime, so that's an important frag, but still, Navi in a risky spot here, low on time. They've got the control down towards B, but Neo is still waiting in the wings to do some damage. He's finally going to peek up, but it's Flamey there on the other side, who will be able to snap back onto his head. And this can force Navi just back off towards A. Risky play. They had the B site, but Bialy is first to fall, and Pasha, he's going to be there on defense as well, trying to fire some shots into their bodies, but it will not work. Simple goes huge. 3 headshots for him. And it will be the win for Navi finally. They get themselves on the board after 4. 4-1. Let's see if we can see a bit of a continuation of damage from Navi, or if we're going to see the reset come in for Virtus Pro. They've got the money to fall back on. It will be the last buy from both teams. Neither team has built up their cash flow just yet. So this will dictate which other team is going to be ecoing or forcing, depending. But lobby control straight over from Navi. Looks like they want to go for that fast A play. They start to burst out. Bialy, though, denies the first 2 entrances. Neo tries to follow up, and he does succeed as well. Guardian is the only man to pick something up, and Simple just stuck in the hut. Can't get a thing done. It's a 2-on-4. Navi looking like the reset is imminent. But we've seen them pull out crazy rounds like this before. Damage is done through the smoke, but in retaliation as well. Forcing Guardian down to 28. As Navi instead look to focus down towards ramp. Try and take a 2-on-1 here, instead of a 2-on-3. As VP had a full stack on that A site. It's going to be Taz alone towards round, playing close. Unlikely they're going to expect this position, and they won't. Simple checks upper. He goes down. And at this point, I'm not sure what Guardian's doing. He should always be in position to try and trade that one out. He should always be with his teammate. But instead, he's laxing behind. Not able to get that trade kill. And allowing VP to pick up a 5th with ease. Oh. He's going to walk right into him. There we go. Pasha's there with a knife. Insult to injury. VP can pick up a 5th round. Well, carrying on anyway. Maybe a bit of a technical pause. Some complaints about the server in the previous round. We're taking our time. Or maybe even just a straight up tactical. Navi wanting to work out what they want to do. The coach is actually batting in here. So yeah, it's definitely a tactical pause. There it is on the screen now. Because right now this isn't going well for them. This is the team that should be winning this whole event. Without a doubt. Coming into this one, they are the the suspected victors. They're the team that has been something a little bit, but not as much as VP. And while their peak maybe isn't as high, their average play is usually better than this. But they're 5-1 down. Again, this is Nuke, so you know, give it what you want. Give it as much credit as you want. We'll see what happens when we head over to Train and Mirage. But again, Train, not exactly a bad map to VP. It's a map that VP did very well on earlier versus Hellraisers. They started to let it slip in the end, but all in all, they stomped on the first half. They had a great CT side. So let's see when we get to that how that one goes. I mean, in theory, it could be a 2-0 for VP, but I don't see that happening in the realms of possibility. I think 3 maps is what we're going to head to, much as in the previous series as well, I predicted. But VP are looking hot right now. 5-1 up, looking to make it 6. A gun on Flamey, pistols on everyone else across Navi. Oh, Snacks holding the outside. They're going to walk past him. He gets 1. He takes 2 as well. Only a few bullets, and he taps for it, but he only just gets a dink. Flamey makes it away. It's Guardian now with 1 chance. A 1v4. The round is over. I think we're probably going to do a server hop as well after this one. Been plagued by internet issues all day from the Russian studio, so hopefully that won't continue. Guardian wrapping the corner, going to be able to catch up Bialy. There's one. Molly going in. He has an M4 to play with, but he's so low. And Neo just pushing in through the Molly. Doesn't care. Doesn't give a damn. Kill for him. Pause comes through. I can imagine we're going to be going for a server switch now. I'm gonna have a quick check and see if we're server switching. Ah. Let's hope they can drag E-bot over as well. Well, I don't know what's going on. I asked if there's a server switch, so we'll hear back hopefully from the admin soon. We also have a GoTV IP, so if we need to connect to the server, if there are lags on the clean feed again, we got that sorted out as well. But I'm not too sure what's going on. Yeah, see, this is the thing with the clean feed. This is what it's been doing all day. I'm going to pause it for a sec. Okay, that should hopefully help. Just let it buffer a little bit. Okay, we're back in. No, lag. Might have to switch to the Go TV at this point because this is just ridiculous. I don't want to cast another 2 to 3 maps with constant lag like this. Yeah, we're going to switch to the Go TV. I can't cast this anymore. This is silly. Unfortunately, the clean feed is having technical issues, so we're going to jump into the Go TV, and we'll be okay. So don't worry, guys. We'll be back on in just a sec. There's going to be no player cams, unfortunately, for this series, but it's lagging too much for you to really be able to watch anything happen. We had this earlier in Mirage. Such a shame, man. Give me a sec. Just jumping in the server now. Okay. We're here. We're ready. We're back. Thank God. It's super hot. I'm sweating right now. I'm excited for the game. Navi. Pistols are in this round. Couple of Deagles, Tech 9, P250 and a Glock. Nothing to write home about here for the side of Navi as we see. VP, they are going to be set up ready and waiting with the rifles. AWP coming in as well and fixed. Okay, things are hopefully good now. Edward pop shots onto the outside area. He's only going to get a bit of damage. And the numbers aren't working, so I can't change characters. I can't change people. This is really silly. This is not going well. Because I can't change who I'm spectating. I have to use the mouse click or the arrow keys, which is not right. Yeah, okay. I guess we're going back to clean feed then, because I can't change who I spectate. It will only let me use my arrow keys, like between left and right. So I have to scroll through players like this. This is really not going well for me, guys. Well, there'll be a pause after this round, so we'll spectate this round, then we'll switch back to clean feed and try and deal with the lag. Yeah, see, I would press 6 here to view simple, but I have to scroll through all the players to find him. 1v5 going to be needed here. 30 seconds left. This round is as good as done. How much damage can he do is the question. How many guns can Simple take off of the Polish? That is the aim of the game. But they're pushing him from all angles. Snacks. Lots of damage. Flank coming out, and there we go. Neo takes him. So let's hop back into the clean feed. Give it another shot. Maybe it'll work. Okay. Let's see if this works. I'm going to pause it for like 30 seconds and then we'll go back in with the game. So you won't miss anything. The game's paused. See, instantly it just lags. This is getting difficult to deal with. I'd like to apologise to everyone tuning in as well, because there is nothing I can do. There is physically nothing I can do about this. I actually cannot control this. It's just the clean feed. This is what I'm getting given, and the internet's not working, so it's lagging. I'll mute my mic so I can type. Let's hope this works now. No. Ah, dear. I mean, I've sent a message, but there's only so much I can do here, guys. Yeah, we're using a VLC clean feed. I have nothing else to do here. There's nothing I can really do about this. This isn't my internet. My internet's perfectly fine right now. This is the internet in the Russian arena. I'm going to check out the Polish stream, see how that's doing, because they were communicating with me a little bit earlier. See, they're having absolutely no issues, so it might just be... I have no idea. I really don't know. Not going to assume. Going back into the server on GoTV to see if that has any change. But if someone, so you can see my perspective, what I'm looking at right now. This is the clean feed, and every 3 or 4 seconds this big render bar comes up at the bottom. But if I pause it for 30 seconds, it doesn't help at all. It just does it again. Second I unpause. So look, it will work for a minute, and then that will happen, and then the render bar will come up at the bottom. And then if I pause it and wait, because this is how we're spectating it. We're using a clean feed, so it's a live stream coming straight from the Russian feed without the Russian casters, so I can commentate over it. But then I unpause it, and boom, it freezes again. The audio you're hearing in the background is the GoTV. But again, I can't switch players. So I think we're going to have to deal with this, but, you know, see what happens. This is just annoying. Do what I said to do. Restart your CSGO and then connect. Is that true? If that is true, you're a lifesaver, my friend. Let's hope that is true. Gonna give it a shot at restarting CSGO. We're back into the game. Give me a sec. I'm aware I accidentally showed my Skype. There's nothing on there. Okay, it's working. We're good. We're back into the game. Whew. So I think we haven't really missed much. We've missed about 2 rounds in about 10 minutes. Hugo, you screwed up. I showed my Skype. There's nothing on there. Go ahead. It might be the IP, but you can't do anything with it, so it's all good. If anyone shares any information like a Twitch clip or an IP or anything about there, they'll just get banned in chat, so it's okay. We're back into the game. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around with this. It's been a mess of technical issues today on everyone's end. Every stream has been having issues, so we're finally back in it. Thank you to whoever has told me to restart my game. I didn't know that actually helped it. We're back in. Just going to stick with this for the rest of the best of 3. This is map 1 of the grand finals for those who weren't aware. Virtus Pro is wrecking house. And it is going to be 10 rounds in. Chance. Oh, I forgot it. I'm literally useless, guys. I'm actually useless. How does that keep coming up? I'm not trying to do that on purpose. It looks like I am. Whatever. I've closed Skype now, so it's okay. Anyway, Flamey. Burst Out is going to take down Bayali. We have a 4v4 in our hands. We've got, I think, a NAVI player drop down vents, and the bomb actually going to get planted here on the T side. So very, very good stuff. Pasha starting to rotate in. Edwards there on the other side. Gets spotted. Won't be able to take the kill as Edwards just backs off here. Not wanting to play against the AWP. As now we see post plants come in. Taz going to drop C's on the exit back in. C's gets one before he falls. And now with the AWP of Pasha, he's going to be in a really awkward spot. He's got to have his teammates to bail him out of this one. Snacks will do so exactly that. Pasha re-peeks, but Flamey takes the head. And now a 2-on-2 in play. The defuse is coming in. They need to stop it. Simple is in close proximity, running into the site. He does damage, but the head is hidden behind the silo. It will be the defuse coming in. Virtus Pro win another round. And NAVI, despite a great effort with just pistols, they can't close it out. Now the fast play outside for NAVI. They want to switch things up here. But a couple of players already pushed in deep. Flamey going to be looking for the entry with Seized alongside him. And they actually go round the smoke, negating the smoke that the CT throws down. They're going to just run straight into main. I don't think the CTs will expect this here. Neo definitely won't. Fully Blind gets taken down. Bialy lines up 2 quick kills. The Seized will be there to trade. However, it's not enough. Pasha's also followed up, and Taz will come in from ramp. It's VP. The plow is on right now. They are not stopping. It's a complete domination That's a good meme. That's a good meme, Gary. Thanks for that. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, AWP's in for either team now. Guardian's back on that, but he's already having no success. The Molotov is burning him out very early on. It's going to be forced back through the fire and flames down to 12. It's simple to run into ramp. He doesn't give a damn anymore, taking the head of the first, but Pasha with the AWP to trade. And that molly is dangerous. Guardian needs to be careful, runs back through the smoke, but he's down to 11 HP. It's 10-1 right now. They can't afford to keep giving up rounds, and NAVI are just getting battered here on this first map. At least they haven't a 4-on-4. But even okay. I'm not even going to continue. We're just going to close it out. There we go. It's off. Anyway, back into a 3-on-2. We missed that. I'm not going to give any attention to these people. Neo trying to get back in. Bomb will be down for NAVI. They have a great situation on their hands, and Neo just going to push on through, but it's Snacks to find the kill. Seized in heaven, no need to peek. He has the perfect post plant, and Flamey in the meantime will find Snacks, leaving just Neo on the site. There's one, but Seized doesn't need to engage. He can just play passive, but instead switches it up, goes aggressive, and I mean, they gifted that round. They completely gifted that round. No need to fight there from Seized. Of course, I get he wants to trade that first kill, but after 2 seconds of having no success, he just should have backed off and played far more passive. It was never going to work for him. Round goes to VP once again. And it seems like at this point, it's not just VP playing on form. NAVI is slipping up. NAVI are making silly little mistakes. Because if you can't get that instantaneous trade, just back off, give up the control and play the post plant. You should have the round in your bag. But now, full AKs again for NAVI. No AWP. Guardian getting mollied out in the previous round definitely didn't help. As we can see now. Another attempt of them trying to pick up a round. It is falling short heavily. They've only picked up one here in the entire half. This is not the NAVI we're used to. The alley. He's going to check on the first attempt. Would they just charge out onto the A side? Not something we really expect here. VP caught off guard, but usually they've been winning these engagements. Pasha in from heaven. The rotation as well going to be coming in from Taz, who joins him, and Snacks is going to make his way through main for a two-pronged attack with his remaining 3 CTs. The thing is, NAVI haven't even committed. They're only just making their way out, but it's actually down B as they drop their players through vents, but bring the bomb back up towards A. They're double faking. Taz commits to the site and he gets himself one, but falls short from the second as C's trades, leaving just Snacks and Pasha to try and get the damage in through. Snacks starts to push. The first kill comes in from him, but he will get traded out by Guardian, leaving just the AWP of Pasha. Surely he shouldn't be able to do this. Surely NAVI won't overface, but Pasha is missing his shots. One more for him, but it's going to be a one-on-one here. Stuck in a very difficult spot as Simple sits alone in the site, waiting for him to push on his position. Moves back into the hut. This is great movement from Simple. There's no way he can do this. Pasha is too low. And it's going to be just too little time. Simple will run away, and Pasha, there's nothing he can do. It's got to be NAVI's round. Finally, they get 2 on the board. He chases down the final kill as well, and he should get away with this considering Pasha is so low, but Simple not even fully chasing this one. Scout out for Guardian. The budget AWP is in play. They can't get anything more done. Money has been the main issue here for NAVI. Despite winning that round, of course, the one round that they win, they lose 4 members in the process. And that completely screws over their economy here on the T side. VP rattling down once again, but they give up the control of the outside. They allow Edward to sneak his way through, but the thing is, Bayali has already rotated in position. Just holding out from the site. Simple with the entry towards ramp. Taz will go down. Now Navi, they have great positioning right now because not only do they have that control from Edward gained down in secret, they also have these players on ramp. They can split down B, but the issue is for them, there's two Virtus Pro members ready and waiting for this double face, Pasha and Bialy, and they can time this well. If Bialy wants to push out through the back door at the same time Pasha goes to the fight, they can do that. But Pasha, he misses the first shot. Bialy opens the door and Pasha will finally round out with that kill. But Edward, he's still coming in from the flank. He's still going to be diving in as Pasha rounds out with a second. Finally traded, but it may be too little too late as Navi are left in a 3-on-3. Snacks rounding in from the back to try and catch out Edward, and I don't think he's going to expect this. He won't. Falling down. No utility for Navi. Only headshots are going to be needed, and Seized will grab one kill, but there's still two more required. Bomb needs to be repicked back up as well. Snacks and Bialy, they just wait for this plant. One on either side of the map. Bialy will stop any kind of B shenanigans going on, while Snacks can lurk in the wings up on A if Seized manages to somehow rotate through the vents here. And he will do so. With 9 HP, 10 seconds is not enough, and I don't think he even realises as the time is so low. He's going to run out onto the site, but Snacks is going to be there. Shuts him down. Round will be going the way of VP. 12-2. Navi with nothing to work with once again. Now we go into the last round of the half. Navi with not a lot of money to work with. That reset will be devastating to their economy. It's going to be the double Deegs coming in. A UMP, a Galil, an AK on Simple, and utility stretched thinly between three players. I'm observing as well, yeah. I'm trying to observe. We'll go with. Navi putting pressure outside, and to be honest with this weaponry, it's not exactly the best for a push, but they haven't got Tech 9, so the Eagles are going to be preferred at these kind of ranges when they hit towards a yard. They're trying to wrap round on Heaven as well. Edward's up on Catwalk. But they've got Snacks, and he's going to be the thorn in their side. If they try and do anything here outside, if they try and split their way to hell, or even take control of main, he's going to be there to defend. Navi start to make their push further. Simple. Going to be leading the charge here for the terrorist team. He needs to check this back of garage because he's going to be in an awkward spot if he doesn't. Walks in through, doesn't check the corner, and Snacks will take him down. It's going to be Navi already losing out on men as Neo will follow up. Snacks still tapping away outside to great success. All onto Edward now, a 1v5 on his hands, and he'll get nothing done. Neo shuts him down, and VP, they pick up 13 rounds of the half. Great dominant half from the CT side. Looking to continue that, moving on to the second half of the map. Well, second half we go in anyway. I don't think this is the kind of result many people were expecting, really, for VP to do so well. Not only that, but also 13-2. That's not even so well. That's just excessively well. Moving into the second map, you can't have the same confidence. It is going to be Train. A good map for VP, yes, but better so for Navi. Let's see how this one goes. As we head into the pistol round, it's Taz, fast playing ramper, who's got a bit of support. There's Flamey on the other side from the CT side, and he starts to get aggressive. He starts to push on in, but Taz is there. Not being able to get him, it's Bialy to get the entry as they rush out into the A side, but Raptor's control from Edward is going well. Bialy trades a kill, and now they go back and forth, exchanging frags, favouring VP heavily into this one, as the bomb should be going down shortly. Two more CTs contend for the spot, and Flamey will land himself a 2-quick piece to pull it back for Navi. Seized wraps lower as well, trying to make his way in through hut. But the bomb goes down. VP get into their post plants. The only issue is no armour left on these two players. But the same issue for Navi, they're so low and Seized will be exploited. Snacks takes him down, all onto Flamey. They know where he last was, getting that damage done in heaven. And as he pushes out, he's going to need some quick shots. There's the first. Pasha's down, but Snacks a clutch master. He's won almost every clutch spinner today, and I don't doubt this one he will as well. A fake on the bomb from Flamey. He doesn't have a kit, and Snacks knows it. Just biding his time and waiting in the hut. Flamey needs to get on the bomb again. He actually pushes in through. Surely that was over 10 seconds. Why did he push so quickly is my question. As Flamey takes that kill, secures Navi the round just in the nick of time. Or does he? Oh no. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate for Flamey. A millisecond away. Very, very unfortunate. And look at the buy from VP. This is a BM buy. This isn't a serious buy. They're 14-2, ladies and gentlemen. They don't need the money. They don't need the Mac 10s to rack up that $600 bonus. This is just to crush the hopes and dreams of Navi. Looking to bring it to map point for the first one in the series. Neo, he'll dart out ramp with the support of others as well. Navi already dropping back down towards B. It's a full Mac 10 pride parade as Virtus Pro just take control of B straight away. There's the first one. They still haven't checked the corner though, and Simple is just sitting there with a CZ75 waiting for them to cross. The bomb will be planted, but it gets committed. He doesn't stop it, but he still fires back. Taz gets return fire as Simple only finds 2. He does a huge job, but it's not enough to secure the round, and with the damage done onto players like Edward and Guardian, this is almost over. Taz, hiding in the back of Dark, goes down, but they won't expect Snacks. And he's got that going for him. He can just wait. Pounces finally. Guardian now alone. He's got 2 players, only a scout to play with. It's not a doable situation. He's going to have to try, though. This is almost over from being done. He gets a tag, tries to follow up, drop down with a pistol, but Snacks will return fire. This is insane. Snacks is tearing up today. 22-6. He was playing extremely dominantly against Hellraisers and was definitely one of the reasons that VP actually managed to push over the line and defeat them in the 3rd map. With all those clutches on Mirage, he got 3 in a row. Now moving on to this, it's absolutely no different story. And GoTV lag. I assume this is the dreaded GoTV lag that means the game is over and the server's just been shut down. Sick one. That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. VP, I mean, really, there is nothing I can do. It's over. VP, 16 rounds, sorry, to 2. I can only assume they won that round. It does make sense with the quad AK. And yeah, when I say there have been technical issues, I continue to say that rings out to be true. It seems that VP are picked